Good morning. Hey, how are you? Ryan J here. A little bit brisk this morning in Minnesota, but all in all, a beautiful day and morning. The sun is shining. I have gratitude for that. So I was going to take this opportunity and shoot the live outside on my patio. So let's do this. All right. Today I'm going to talk about 2 ways to reduce anxiety and depression. And this is coming from what I've experienced and how I found that it helps me. So if it helps me and other people have maybe the same concern, I'm going to share the information. Plus, anxiety and depression is kind of rampant, especially this year, and maybe it's growing because of what we got going on. And there's a ton of it. There's a ton of things that will bring on anxiety and depression. No qualms about that. And another reason why this is a good topic, it's like on my podcast, this is the most listened to episode on anxiety and depression. So if that's the most listened to episode, there is a need and a want for help and hints and things that you can do. So let's get into it. Woke up this morning at 5:30. At 5:30, I generally chug a whole bunch of water and get into my first workout of the day. It's a 45-minute workout. Get my blood pumping. And, this is something new. Not new, but I've actually put this into more of a routine and a habit within the last, a little over a week now. And while I wasn't listening to any music, it's just me, my thoughts, going through the workout, and I'm thinking to myself that it has been a great game changer to add the physical exercise in the morning, getting my workout done. By doing that, I'm body aware. Like I'm concentrating on the movements, I'm concentrating on the stretching, my posture, I'm concentrating on the form. By putting myself, concentrating on my physical, there was no way I could be in 2 different states at the same time. There's no way that I could be depressed or have anxiety when all my focus was on my physical body moving. And the sweat's dripping and I'm getting deep breaths and it's a good workout. So I've found that physical exercise, one, it's good for your heart, it's good for your muscles, weight loss, building muscles, a whole bunch. Well, we all know physical exercise is good for you. We all know this. Getting it and doing it, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later on today. Well, do it now. Simply for the anxiety and depression aspect, after it, I was feeling great. I was feeling rejuvenated. I was feeling refreshed. And it was an awesome start to my day. Now, I've known this. Oh, yeah. It's good to know. But it's better to do. So I highly recommend that. Now, it doesn't, and maybe that's just like doing squats with no weight, or doing yoga exercises, or doing some push-ups, or some crunches. It doesn't have to be, if you can go to the gym, fantastic. But it doesn't have to be that way. Maybe it's a brisk walk in the morning. Whatever that looks like to you. So, physical exercise. Highly recommended. Another thing that I've found that has reduced my worry and depression is actually getting involved in something, having a goal, setting a goal, being involved in something. And how that looks now, it's been difficult to involve yourself because of the changes what's been happening in the world. They're like, so talking to physical people has kind of gone off to the wayside, and having conversations and meaningful relationships and talking to your friends and associates, yeah, that's important. What I mean by setting a goal, and there will be a time where we can get back to that and like actually shaking hands and giving hugs, that's going to be awesome. But in the meantime, to involve yourself in a project or a goal, such as like the thing that I've taken on in the last week and a couple of days now, is the 75 Hard Challenge. It's all a personal discipline challenge. It's very accountable, and the steps are easy. Like, they're simple steps, but compounded day after day after day. Well, that's the discipline part. And it's not a weight loss challenge. It's not a fitness challenge or anything like that. It's a mind, body, and soul challenge. So what it is following a diet, whatever that is, whatever your diet is, probably caloric restricted. There's no alcohol, none in the challenge. You have to read 10 pages out of a nonfiction book, like a physical book, listening to an audio book, or getting out your Kindle, doesn't count. Podcasts don't count. It has to be a physical book. Then there's 2 exercise routines, 45 minutes each day, 1 inside, 1 outside. So a little later on, I'm taking a bike ride. Take a daily selfie for your own progress. You don't have to show it on social media. You don't have to show your friends, family, or anybody else. It's for your accountability. So what it is an accountability challenge for your discipline. And you do that 75 days in a row. If you mess up, well, shucks. You slip up on your diet, well, shucks, back to day 1. So it's kind of hardcore. Simple steps, but you're growing the discipline. So that's the challenge that I'm involved in currently. So it's a personal challenge. With that, there brings the motivation to continue on with the promise I made to myself. Because breaking a promise to yourself really has a jabber in your self-confidence. Keeping the promises to yourself builds your self-confidence. Building your self-confidence, being involved in something, having a goal set, gets you up and moving and gets you out of the bombardment of all the distractions and all the negative news and influence that constantly bombards us. Probably designed that way and probably on purpose, but we can overcome that. And, well, at least overcome, maybe strong. Reduce it? Yes, absolutely, entirely. And so I'm a firm believer in the physical exercise, getting involved. So this getting involved, setting a goal, and making the promise to yourself and following through with it, I'm a firm believer in that. Firm believer. So like this program that I'm in, the 75 Hard, it's not for anybody else. It's for me. It's for my own self-love. And real self-love, I believe, comes down to discipline. Discipline. You know, for me, because I have a daughter and she likes snacks, loves snacks. I like snacks too. But because I have made a promise to myself to not eat the snacks, yes, yeah, it involves discipline to not eat all the Cheez-Its or whatever. So self-love, the getting yourself a project, physical exercise, and keeping the promise to yourself, I feel will reduce your anxiety and depression. Till next time, short, sweet, kind of to the point. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy and happy. Make it an epic day. Bye.